You guys, welcome to Sunday Funday School. We are here, of course, always to give praise and glory to the Most High. Oh, yes. Well, we're going to put Oreo Jr. back in the little kids camp back there, and we're going to get started with that AB selection from Hottie Scotty.
All right. No need to ask. Got the smooth operator. Smooth operator. Smooth operator. Coast to coast. LA to Chicago. West LA. Across the coast. And south to Key Largo. Love for free.
Oh, thank you. Oh, just, ooh, honey. Ooh, what would we do without that? Okay, do you remember where we ended last week, Scott?
I do not remember.
It don't even matter. We're gonna just keep going. He'll remember once we get to like the third round.
Oh, Samson. There's something going on with Samson.
Samson said, "Long hair don't care." Yeah, Delilah decided she wanted to cut off his hair and get some money. So, you know. Okay, well, let's see. Okay, so we had Samson go ahead and do the thing he was supposed to do. And now we got to, remember Samson was like, don't come for me. I didn't send for you. Don't come for me. I didn't send for you. Okay, so now on to the next. This is the birth of Samuel. Do you know who Samuel is, Scott?
I do not know.
You're going to learn today. One time, after they finished their meal in the house of the Lord at Shiloh, Hannah got up. She was deeply distressed and cried bitterly as she prayed to the Lord. Meanwhile, Eli the prophet was sitting in his place by the door. Hannah made a solemn promise. Lord Almighty, look at me. Look at me. Look at me. Your servant, see my trouble and remember me. Don't forget me. Don't you forget about me. If you give me a son, I promise I will dedicate him to you for his whole life. How you gonna do that? What if he don't want to do that? What if the son don't want that? I guess he don't get no choice in this. And he will never have to cut his hair. Oh, wait. Okay, we got another Samson, I guess. Okay, girl, what? Hannah continued to pray to the Lord for a long time. Let me tell you, one thing God likes is persistence. We ain't got to Job yet, but God when you a ride or die. He likes that ride or die type.
Okay.
Period. I hope y'all are ride or dies for God. And Eli watched her lips. She was playing silently. Her lips were moving like this. But she made no sound. Eli thought she was drunk. I think I read this, but this is good to go over.
Yeah, I thought it sounded familiar.
But we got to remember because you don't even remember last week.
No,
so.
I didn't remember the second part.
I know you guys did, though. And said to her, stop making a drunken show of yourself. Stop your drinking and sober up. This is what we call defamation of character right there. That's defamation of character. No, I'm not drunk, sir, she answered. I haven't been drinking. I am desperate. And I have been praying, pouring out my troubles for the Lord. Don't think I am a worthless woman. I have been praying like this because I am so miserable. Oh, this is an unhappy person here. No. Go in peace, Eli said, and may the God of Israel give you what you have asked him for. May you always think of me kindly, she replied. And she went, ate some food, and was no longer sad. Just like that. Okay. She needed a number one she needed a Big Mac meal from McDonald's, and that's all she needed?
Maybe.
Okay, girl, it don't take much for you, huh? Cheap date. The next morning, Elkanah and his family got up early, and after worshiping the Lord, they went back to Ramah. I am not good with ancient names. There, Hannah gave birth to a son. That was quick. Oh, yeah, I remember this because I thought Eli might be the baby's daddy. Y'all ain't heard that from me. We in church. You know, church gossip is the best gossip. She named him Samuel and explained, I asked the Lord for him. And Eli too, maybe, allegedly. So she took him back to the temple in Shiloh, where he served the Lord under the priest Eli, probably his daddy, allegedly. Each year, his mother would make a little robe and take it to him when she accommodated her husband, or when she accompanied her husband to offer the yearly sacrifice. Then Eli had blessed Elkanah and his wife, and say to take the place. Oh, wait. And said to Elkanah, may the Lord give you other children by this woman to take the place of the one you dedicated to him. Okay, she gonna have a lot of children, I guess. She gonna need to get with you, Eli, to get that other baby. I don't think her husband can have none, but whatever, allegedly. After that, they would go back home. The Lord did bless Hannah. She had 3 more sons. Okay, girl. And 2 daughters. Okay, girl, you had all kinds of babies. Congratulations. The boy Samuel grew up in the service of the Lord. Okay, y'all ready for what Samuel gonna do here?
Yeah.
When the boy Samuel was serving the Lord under the direction of Eli, there were very few messages from the Lord, and visions from him were quite rare. One night, Eli, who was now almost blind, oh girl, he needed a seeing eye dog. I'm sure being blind back then was like super hard because they didn't have like handicap stuff like we got. So, sir, make that little boy.
Nobody was going blind.
Probably cataracts. I don't think they had cataract surgery back then. And they in the desert and that sun just beating on his eyes. They ain't got sunglasses. Maybe allegedly.
Syphilis.
Maybe syphilis. I don't know if they had it back then. I'm sure they did. It could be anything making that man go blind. Oh, Lord, honey. Somebody get him a seeing eye dog. Was sleeping in his own room. Samuel was sleeping in the sanctuary where the sacred covenant box was. Before dawn, while the lamp was still burning, the Lord called to Samuel. He answered, yes, sir, and ran to Eli and said, you called me? Here I am. Hey, how you doing? But Eli answered, I didn't call you. Go back to bed. So Samuel went back to bed. The Lord called Samuel again. Now, Samuel ain't used to hearing these voices from the Lord because, the Lord ain't been talking to him. It was few and far between. The boy did not know that it was the Lord because the Lord had never spoken to him before. See, they know where I'm at here. Yeah. So he got up, went to Eli and said, you called me and here I am. Eli answered, my son, I didn't call you. Go back to bed. Now see how he called him my son? But it's alleged. The Lord called Samuel for a 3rd time. He got up, went to Eli, and said, you called me, and here I am. Then Eli realized that it was the Lord who was calling a boy. So he said to him, go back to bed. And if he calls you again, say, speak, Lord, your servant is listening. So Samuel went back to bed. The Lord came and stood there. God starting to stalk this little boy. He's like, I want to make sure you don't go nowhere. You need to stay right here. The Lord came and stood there and called as he had before. Samuel, Samuel. Samuel answered, speak, Your servant is listening. Scott, when I call you at night, can you say that?
Sure.
The Lord said to him, someday I am going to do something to the people of Israel that is so terrible that anyone who hears about it will be saying, why are you I thought these were the prophets, the chosen people. Why you go do something terrible to these people?
That's what God does.
No, this is crazy. Why you telling a little boy? On that day, I will carry out all my threats against Eli's family. Dang, you gonna go after Eli? He can't even see. He blind. From beginning to end, I have already told him that I'm going to punish his family forever because his sons have spoken evil things against me. All this just because somebody said something? God is not giving freedom of speech. I'm just gonna put that out there. Not from what I'm reading right here.
God, he doesn't like that kind of stuff.
I want to say Eli got taken up to heaven. Like he didn't even like drop, unalive. He got taken up to heaven. So why you gotta? What is this? I don't remember this part. I'm shocked. I'm shook. I'm stunned. This is why God didn't want to tell nobody. Eli knew they were doing this, but he did not stop them. So I solemnly declare to the family of Eli that no sacrifice or offering will ever be able to remove the consequences of this terrible sin. Oh, honey. All that just for talking about somebody? Wow. Oh. Awkward. Samuel stayed in bed until morning. Then he got up and opened the door of the house of the Lord. He was afraid to tell Eli about the vision. Eli called to him, Samuel, my boy. Yes, sir, answered Samuel. What did the Lord tell you? That's the face I would have made. Like, girl, I don't even know what to tell you. Nothing. I would have been like, he didn't say nothing. That wasn't him calling me. I'm delusional.
I think I understand now.
What?
What's happening?
What's happening?
Well, if I'm to guess, despite what's happened so far in the Bible,
I
think this is a test of Samuel. So he told him something like really terrible, and it's his way of testing him to make sure that he doesn't tell, to see if he'll tell anybody.
It could be like an Isaac test. Remember, God was like, "Oh, take your son up there and sacrifice him." Never mind. My bad. I just want to see if you would do it. Let's see.
So he had to tell him something really terrible that he would want to tell people, like to warn them. But it's a test that to see if he can keep the secret, so that God can know if he can rely on him.
I mean, it could be. Let's see. Don't keep anything from me. God will punish you severely if you don't tell me everything he says, sir. God is this is called projection, y'all. This is projection. Sir, God told me that he told you that you and your family y'all gonna get something. Okay. He said you want to be starting something. So don't be over here trying to tell me I'm gonna get punished. Sir, you gonna get punished, would have been my answer. I failed a lot of tests. I failed many, many tests. It wouldn't be my first test I failed, period. Okay? Because guess what? C's get degrees, period. Anyway. So Samuel told him everything and did not keep anything back.
Well, so much for that idea.
I told you. C's get degrees. Eli said, he is the Lord. He will do whatever seems best to him. We always got to trust in the Lord. And Samuel grew up, so we just gonna skip what happened to Eli. We just gonna gloss over that whole situation. Okay. And Samuel grew up, the Lord was with him and made come true everything Samuel said. I hope he said good things. Okay. Should we stop here or do you want to do one more?
That's the end of the story. I don't know. That whole story didn't make sense to me.
Scott, does anything ever make sense ever?
Guess not. We can go another one, I guess.
Okay, you just trying to grasp for some meaning here. Okay, let's get it. Saul is acclaimed as king. Uh-oh, girl, we got King Saul, child. Samuel called the people together for a religious gathering at the Mizpah and said to them, the Lord, the God of Israel says, I brought you out of Egypt. Sorry, I almost lost my hat. I brought you out of Egypt and rescued you from the Egyptians and all the other people who were oppressing you. I am your God, the one who rescues you from all your troubles and difficulties. Okay, period. But today you have rejected me and have asked me to give you a king. Oh, y'all want a king. I'm not king enough. Y'all need somebody physical who y'all can see. That's what God's saying. Y'all want a physical king. Y'all complain too much. Good, because then y'all can complain to him and stop coming to me. Allegedly. Very well, then, gather yourselves before the Lord by tribes and by clans. Then Samuel made each tribe come forward, and the Lord picked the tribe of Benjamin. Then Samuel had the family of the tribe of Benjamin come forward, and the family of Marti was picked out. Then the men of the family of Marti came forward. Okay, girl, we got a lot going on. And Saul, king, son of Kish, was picked out. They looked for him. But when they could not find him, they said to the Lord, is there still someone else? The Lord answered, Saul is over there, hiding behind the supplies. Why are you hiding, sir? Well, I guess because anything can happen. I mean, God busy punishing everybody, so I can see that. So they ran and brought Saul out to the people, and they could see that he was a head taller than everybody. Okay, they want a 6'5". They want a tall king. Saul said to the people, here is the man the Lord has chosen. There is no one else among us like him. He tall as hell. Everybody else is nutrient deficient, so they don't even grow tall, for real. All the people shouted, long live the king, long live the king. Samuel explained to the people the rights and duties of a king, and then wrote them in a book that nobody probably even gave a damn about, but whatever. When he deposited in a holy place, then he sent everyone home.
Okay.
We're gonna end on that. Period.
All right.
Okay. Period. Okay, Scott. Well, we have went through more Bible studies or stories. You guys, what did you learn from the Bible stories that we went through today? What did you guys learn? Put it in the comment section. Scott, what did you learn today?
I don't know. I'm struggling. Get a lesson.
You struggling for a lesson today?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'll just give my lesson and see if you learned anything from it. Don't be talking stuff about God behind his back, period.
All right.
That's the lesson of it has been a consistent lesson all through this Bible book. Because he will punish you.
Right. Plus, he's omnipotent, so he knows all.
He knows everything. He like your mama. How your mama can hear through walls? Yeah, that part. Did you learn anything now that I said the thing I learned?
Well, yeah, don't talk bad.
Don't do it. It ain't worth
Don't
it.
make him mad.
Okay, I always forget to bring these, so let's do our how we can represent Jesus, for the day. Okay, you ready for it?
Sure.
How we can represent Jesus today. Ask your Uber driver to point out their favorite spots along your ride.
Okay.
Period. You better hope they don't say anything inappropriate. Like I like that strip club over there. Okay, that's how you can, walk in the ways of Jesus. Ask your Uber driver. Maybe nobody talks to your Uber driver and you're the one person that talks to him and makes them feel good. So period. That's how you can represent Jesus today.
All right.
Did you have anything else, Scott?
I do not.
Okay, guys. Well, we're going to conclude this week's Sunday Fun Day School. Thank you guys for hanging out. Let me get Oreo Junior so I can tell you guys bye. Of course, we'll be right back. Give me like 30 or so minutes so I can get ready for Hitchhiker's Guide. But we're going to conclude this part of our day. So, from as always, we loved having you guys, and hopefully, you guys had a great time hanging out with us. Make sure you guys like, share, subscribe, check out some other lives, other videos, all that good stuff. From wherever we are to wherever you guys are, peace, love, and happiness. Skinner, guys. We'll see you guys. I don't know, like 30 or so minutes. Bye.